What's up, guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach KK, and we're going to go over this week's mobility routine. So we got a few new things for you this week. Things are going to kind of flow together here. We're going to spend a lot of time going down to the floor and coming back up, getting some stretches through that posterior chain, working through the shoulder girdle and the hip girdle as well. So pay attention here, and if you need to make some modifications, we'll explain some of those as we go along as well. You ready, KK?
Ready.
Okay, so the first exercise we're going to work on is called a squat to stand, and we're going to add in an overhead rotation as well. So kind of like our 5-point squat, we're going to reach for those toes, try to keep those legs as straight as you can, but if you need to, you can bend those knees. Now you're going to pull your butt down toward the floor here, sitting into that squat, and now KK is going to reach overhead with one arm, looking at her fingers in the ceiling as she does that, getting that thoracic rotation in here as well, and then she's going to go over to the other side. Then she brings that hand back down. She's going to straighten out those legs as much as she can here, getting a nice stretch, and then she's going to pull back down, reaching with one arm, bringing it back down, reaching overhead, bringing that one back down, going back up into that stand position, getting that stretch in. We'll do a few reps on each side here, and then from there on that last one, she straightens out those legs, and now we're going to go into our walk out to a Spider-Man step. So you'll walk out to that plank position here, bring one foot up, rotating into that front leg. Hold this position for a second, KK. Notice how KK is trying to keep her shoulders stacked. She's pushing the ground away from her, and she's reaching up for the ceiling. She's not trying to reach behind her here. She's reaching high overhead. If you need to, you can always bring that back into the floor as you're rotating here, and then bring that hand down, pike up. We're gonna walk back here, then we're gonna walk back out, then we're gonna bring that other leg up, reaching for the ceiling. Again, if you need to take that back knee to the floor, you take that back knee to the floor here, and then pike up again, walk back as far as you feel comfortable here. Maybe it's just a few steps at first, that's fine. We're gonna go back out, so we're gonna walk back between every rep, walking back in, walking back out. So again, like I said, a lot of moving in and out here, and then we're gonna get a lot of work on those shoulders as well. From there, we're gonna go into our bear squat. So from this pike position, now KK's just gonna come down to that beast position, knees just above the floor, and then she's piking up again, pushing those heels down toward the floor, getting a nice stretch through those calves and hamstrings, pushing your chest down towards your thighs so that you're getting a nice stretch through those pecs and those anterior deltoids here. Back down to the floor, nice and controlled. Go back down to that beast position one more time, KK. And here, she's trying to keep her shoulders down and away from the ears. Soft bend in those elbows if you need to, pushing the ground away from you. As you're getting tired, if you need to, you just take those knees to the floor for a second, take a deep breath, then come back up, going back into that pike. On the last one, we're gonna pike up nice and high. Walk those hands back towards your toes. Straighten up here. We're gonna go into our quarter squat position, chest out over your toes here. We're gonna go into our YTA. So up into that Y, back into that T, squeezing those shoulder blades, then down into that A. Hold this position, KK, for a second. Notice how she's squeezing those shoulder blades. Thumbs are turned up, so she's getting a nice stretch through her shoulders here, activating those deep back muscles here, and then she's gonna sweep back through, reaching high, Y, T, A, back through. Let's show one more time. Y, because I said so. T, because I said so. A, because it feels so good, right? Okay, so we're gonna, if you rest it, we're gonna go through these 4 exercises twice. You're gonna be really warmed up. Those muscles are gonna be primed. You're gonna be ready to get a kick and workout in.
Real good.
Okay, great job, KK.
Thank you.